Hey gang, Scott here. In this video, we're going to have a look at the resize improvements in PhotoRAW 2026, and one in particular, this high quality mode. Now, if you've looked at Resize 2026, the standalone product from ON1 came out a couple months ago, then you know about this. You've seen it, and it's impressive. That's been folded into PhotoRAW 2026, which is coming at the end of October 2025. As I record this, PhotoRAW 2026 isn't out yet. I'm showing you a pre-release here, so if you see like a slider or something that looks a little bit different when you get your hands on it, you understand why. And if you're going to be picking up PhotoRAW 2026, check the show notes. There's an additional offer code that I have, SDPTEN, T-E-N, like the word, and that'll knock another $10 off of whatever price that ON1 is offering. It applies with any sales or promotions they're doing right now. So good one to use to pick it up, save a little bit of money. But resize. So this photo here. Now this is a JPEG for which the edits that I did on it are lost in time. I don't have the non-destructive changes anymore. This was likely, given the date on the photo, this was a 2002 and it was a film scan. I probably processed this 15 years ago. I don't have the original anymore. I just have the finished JPEG. But I'd like to make this bigger. I mean, this is already at 87% zoomed in, and that's it. That's as much as I got on this. And there's more that could be there. I mean, everything's kind of soft. I mean, it was a film shot. There's some grain, there's some noise. These are all things that Resize can handle. Now, this new model, this highest quality model, you find it in Resize. Resize works basically the same way. Let me get this photo over into Resize while I'm explaining this here. But the settings and the options, it's really the same kind of stuff. We've got all our settings, face recovery, film rate, all like tile and gallery. Here in the settings, we've got standard, and you've got highest quality, right? And as they say, standard is going to be kind of fast, it's going to give good results, and then high quality, that's going to take a little bit longer, but the results are worth it. And when you start looking at things side by side, standard gives you good detail, it cleans up a good amount of the noise, and it'll be pretty snappy. The highest quality will be even better. It really brings out more detail that might not have been initially visible. It's using some AI, Resize AI, to start to fill in some of those gaps. So what I'd like to do is I've run this photo through both standard and high quality. Those take a little time. You don't need to see a progress bar going across the screen. That's all that you get to see is a progress bar going along. And for contrast here, the standard took about maybe 15 seconds, if not less than that on my machine. The high quality took closer to 1 minute. I'm running on a computer that's about 7 to 8 years old now. It's a 2017 Mac, so it is not the top of the line dog here. So it is definitely started up, run. If you're gonna do high quality, you refresh your coffee mug or something like that. But let's have a look at two side by side here. So here we're looking at this photo side by side. On the left, I have the standard resize scaling done, and on the right is the high quality. So I've got my lock, pan, and zoom. Let's zoom in here. Let's get in all the way to 100%, and take a look down here at the boats. Right, even just this wooden one here, you can see there's some splotchiness, some artifacting, especially on the edging here. This was the standard one. It was snappy, it was fast, but the high quality, just a much better result. And even in the marble and the stonework here, if we pan up, let me pan. There we go. We can pan up here where you can see in this marble arch, it's just much smoother here, kind of splotchy. A little bit rough around the edges. This braided framework on the doorway, just so much cleaner. This is the type of detail that the high quality resize really pulls out and does nicely. Look at the shutters back here, where there's these rivets and slats and bits of the wood that you can make out, where it was kind of smooth and a little more uniform. Certainly better than the original before the resize, but the high quality is just even better. Down in the water, same kind of thing. the noise has been tamed down a little bit more. It kept the rippling in the water, which is great. It kept that softness there. Just got rid of kind of the splotchiness and things like that. And then even in the shadow areas, like underneath this archway, or the arch itself, high quality, very smooth, a good detail pop here. Whereas in the standard one, especially in that shadowed area, it got a little bit munged up. So net, investing a little bit of time for photos that when you do a resize on it, you really want it to be its best. Do the high quality setting. It is very impressive, especially when you have photos that have these smaller details that you want crisper, brought out more. I will say it looks like really nice on architecture, brickwork, this marble. Check it out. Try the high quality. At least once you feel like, I think I'm pretty happy with these settings that I got with the standard, give the high quality a pop and give it a try. Go get yourself a refresh on your coffee mug, because it'll take a minute or so to run. But I think you can be happy with the results. And this is new stuff. It's coming in Photo Raw 2026. Hope you enjoyed the video. Questions, drop them below. And until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.